are not many Russian urban legends. Not that we lack imagination. I guess our minds are usually occupied with more real horrors to conjure up something unreal. Yet there's a legend about a creature that dwells in the streets of Moscow. That can only be met during the dead of night, and at first can be confused for a street light or a tree. Also due to how unusually long its limbs are. On the internet, it is known as Pavlovchnik, or a stick made in English. Don't be fooled. Despite having such a dull name and uninspiring. Sorry. I think it's one of the most horrific urban legends because unlike other myths, this one is very much real. I'm not saying it because I'm easily influenced by some scary stories on the internet. I have seen it with my own very eyes 10 years ago. Long before other mentions of it started showing up on the web. Back then I was only 15 and was still attending school. I was one of the lucky ones that I lived in the same building as my friend. You're probably thinking it was one of those apartment blocks. In all reality, it was, and still is, a large building in the form of a circle. As far as I know, it's the only one of that kind in the whole country. It was a large yard with a playground, pedestrians, walks, and garbage in the middle. We lived across the yard, and our windows overlooked it, so sometimes during the evening, we'd pull out laser pointers and aim at a game where we try to hit each other in the eye. Laser pointers were not powerful enough to create a beam across the distance without dissipating. We would still like to pretend that a game mattered. And of course, we would often visit each other, play games on an old consoles, with one of us watching the other play, hoping that he would fail soon. Each time we switched places at the desk. One spring evening, I was watching some movie when my phone vibrated. Almost instinctively, I knew it was him. We get in touch every day, and on that particular evening, he was still there to reach out to me. I turned out to be correct and had one new message from him. I expected him to invite me over so we could play Counter-Strike, but his message caught me off guard. Dude, look outside, right now. Confused, I did what he asked me to do. I could make out his faint silhouette in a familiar window across the street. I thought I saw him waving his hands, but I couldn't make out what exactly he was trying to do. The phone vibrated again. Hello, in the yard. Do you see it? I looked down, but it didn't see anything worth my attention. What was all the fuss about? What? I don't see anything. I messaged him back. About 30 seconds later, the reply arrived. There, by the garages. Do you see him? This time, I was determined to see what got him so wired up, so I squinted and started looking. The streetlights were already on, illuminating the street below with the unwashed yellow light bulbs. I didn't see him immediately. Streetlights, garages, trees. The unfamiliar shape caught my eye. Looking out that window since my birth, I knew every inch down below, so something new would not escape my gaze, even with the red lights being so dim. Though I'm sure my friend noticed him too, for the same reason. He was easy to miss, his long limbs and extremely thin stature, making him look almost like a pole, only it couldn't be a man. Could it? I looked at the tree next to him and get the reference. There was no mistake. The mysterious figure was at least 3 meters tall. See it, dude. What is it? I asked. My imagination already gone wild, while the childhood side of me wanted to be something creepy so that I could brag about it in school the next day. Deep inside, I knew that he couldn't be alive. In my mind, it was most likely some weird installation that my mind was playing tricks on me, telling me that it was something humanoid. The message arrived 30 seconds ago, wiped my smile from my face. I don't know, man, but you should see it walking. I looked at the window again. The figure was still there, as my friend messaged me. The figure was in a slightly different position from before. Did you see it move? Maybe it was adjustment. No, it didn't. I wrote back. Then, I saw it. Despite how far away it was, it instantly became clear that it wasn't a person. Its movements were sharp, quick, and fluent at the same time. It wasn't just a step. It's like a slim simply transitioned from one state to another. Yet, even from the distance, I caught how tall, long, its frail legs were, bending in too many places. How abnormally it was shifting its weight. Finishing its movement, it froze in place again, completely immobile. I guess it was really trying to pretend to be a lamppost. My phone beeped again. Did you see it? It's so cool. I'll go grab my dad's camera. Perhaps the thing Perhaps the reasonable thing would be to stop him, tell him not to stick his neck out, that I was a kid, so I had different priorities. Digital? I tapped on my phone, more concerned whether they'd be able to share the photos. I knew that I was something supernatural at the point, maybe even dangerous, that I was high up in my apartment, gleeful about how awesome it would be to show off the photo of that thing at school the next day. It was down below. How could I even fathom that despite the distance that was between us, it could still pose a threat? How could I know that it could climb the walls? I received another message from my friend. Got it. I looked through the window and sure enough, Scylla was back there, with a big professional camera in his head, about to make the last photo in his life. He had known how to operate the camera. He figured that using a flash at such a distance was pointless, but his father forbade him from even touching it, fearing that the boy might damage it by accident. And when he pushed the button, the mighty flash illuminated the entire yard. The creature instantaneously reacted, its head snapping back to look at where the flash was coming from. Then it started walking backward toward my friend. Its head still turned 180 degrees. Its knees were flying high up in the air, and its body never turned around as it was walking. Only the limbs did. One at a time, without interrupting the camera, the creature's pace for movement. My friend's silhouette disappeared. No doubt he had hid from the creature. Alerted by its approach, we got a message full of panic. Oh shit, I think it saw me. The creature was getting taller with each step. Its legs stretched out, and each step was longer than the last. It was picking up the pace, walking as fast as running. It was possible to break into. Oh, come on. When it approached the wall, it grabbed it with its two hands, and one short leap lifted itself onto it with unnatural ease and started crawling upwards, like some four-legged spider. It seemed like gravity didn't bother it in the slightest. I'm in my closet. Is it still there? It was the last message my friend sent to me before it crawled through his window. I could only see its shadow as it started quickly moving inside the room. I didn't know what it was doing to him. To this day, nobody does. I only know that by the time it finished, my friend was gone. I remember suddenly recognizing its silhouette in the square of his window. I could clearly see it pick up something from the floor. Then it turned in my direction, and I fell to the floor, hiding from its sight. It's got his phone, I thought in panic. Surely he couldn't know how to use it, right? He couldn't see that my friend was discussing seeing it with someone. But when I carefully picked out the creature, it wasn't in my friend's room anymore. It was already striding my direction. The creature gained an unsightly loaded sack under its stomach that was shaking as it was moving. I fell to my knees, quickly crawled out of my room, locked myself in the bathroom. In my panic, I didn't think to call my parents who were sitting in another room watching some sitcom. Suddenly couldn't see how they could help in that situation. I spent a good hour before my father decided to check up on me, and upon entering my room, started angrily demanding that I come out of the bathroom and clear the rest of my room. I stepped inside. The realization of what had transpired finally surfaced, through the fear, the shock, and I started crying in fear. My father comforted me, but he was very confused. He couldn't understand why my window was open and all the contents of my closets were on the floor. But to me, there was no doubt about it. If I had stayed in the room, if I had hidden the closet like my friend had, there would be 2 missing persons cases. My friend's body was never found. But I did find out that there were other people like me. People on the internet saw it. There are photos, videos. So I know that it's still out there, looking for a next meal. Probably looking for me. So I have to be ready. To this day, I avoid lampposts and tall trees at night. To this day, I fear that I might not wake up. To this day, despite living on the 11th floor, whenever I look out the window, I still fear to see its blank face.
Bro, I literally have a goosebumps. God damn. Imagine you're just chilling. You're just chilling at your building, and your friend messages and calls you. Is like, "Hey man, I see a big lamppost that's moving. I'm pretty sure it's not drugs either."
Bro, I think I'd shit myself if I saw something like that just striding down the street. Would you? Like,
Of course.
it's like 2 in the morning. You know, I'm playing with you, and we're playing like Minecraft. It's nighttime, right? And you go to look at the window because, you know, you just have this feeling and see it standing there in the distance in the shadows.
It's like, "Hey, what's good,
looking
man?"
straight at you. What do you do, Mark?
Okay, no, I'm scared. I don't want to do that. I want to look at the window inside my room, so I'm scared. But I
Oh,
also
Mark,
feel
my setup's right next to the fucking window, bro. The cat's looking outside the window right now, and I can see outside perfectly.
but I don't feel that scared because my brother's in the same room as me. He's big. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. And what is this scary guy called?
Stickman in English.
Stickman. He sounds like He sounds like Siren Head.
Kind of, yeah. But he's not.
But he's not. Dude, what do you think its face looks like?
I think it looks malnourished and bony.
I feel like it looks. Look at your character's face right now and look at its mouth and eyes. I think it looks like that. And it's hella skinny. You just turn to the left like instantly. Cause whenever I go into third person, fucking. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean, Mark.
Alright, man. Well, we gotta write. We gotta do something.
Do we write it in a book or a sign?
A sign, man. We gotta get signed. Let's get it a dark oak so it can match. Found it. I don't even know what's in my hand. Alright, where should we play it? Push it. Put it out.
How about inside the fucking tent?
Okay. I'll put the very first one in the middle. Oh god, my controller's fucking up on me.
I see.
Stickman.
Stickman, yeah.
Okay, broadcast still on. GG, man. So what is it called again? Stickman?
Just call it Stickman, yeah.
Stickman. Can't really see it, but that's okay.
Stickman. You implied.
There's Moto. Why is this? Oh, that's why it's the light sticking out. I mean, that was pretty scary. Do you have another scary story to read to us? Oh shit, it's raining. Look at that. Look behind you. Look at that, looks nice. That's clean. You see the rain? Like rain sticking out from here. You can see you see the rain?
Yeah.
That looks nice.
And it's like there's a hole in our little sanctuary, and from outside pours in the sadness of the world.
Damn, that's pretty depressing.
I know. I wanted it to be. I could find more stories.
Alright, man, I'm gonna end the broadcast there. Scary story. Really scary.